So we are driving from Alamosa to Montrose today because we're gonna see the Black Canyon National Park. But we had no idea. Like literally this morning we were like, let's not film today. We're just driving there. You know, we've gotten plenty of pretty stuff. What we have seen in the past half hour since we have left Gunnison, Colorado, and are driving towards Montrose is some of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, hello.
My daddy's back. My daddy's back. My daddy's back.
It was driving me insane. Hello.
Hello.
Full disclosure, we are filming this segment at a later date than the video that you're watching. We filmed the Montrose episode a while back, but we are really, really excited to show you this town and this area because it's our second national park.
Yeah, that's the reason that we went. Black Canyon National Park. It wasn't a very far drive. It was a gorgeous drive. That was very surprising to us. I think we just weren't aware of just, I think there's like the Blue Mesa that we drove by. It was just so pretty. And so we were excited to head into Montrose. We're also excited to kind of like switch gears. We go from like out in the wildlife area of San Luis to staying in town, which was really kind of nice. We could do laundry, we could go to Target, we could kind of get like set up for the week. And we were really pleasantly surprised at how much we loved Montrose.
I think what's really fun for us as we're doing this, as we're starting this, and I feel like we'll probably end up doing this in like every episode, is we are exploring these towns and that we find the things that we love or don't love. We probably just don't talk about them a lot if we don't love them, but Montrose had some really good food.
Any burger and fries that comes in a brown paper bag.
That's good.
It's a neat downtown. We're going to a, what's it called?
Colorado Boy Pizza.
You're gonna get the sweet corn ale.
Look at that.
It's so good.
That's honey. That's why it's yellow. That's honey. It is delicious. And how's your pizza?
We kind of like to alter eating at home and then kind of enjoying some local restaurants. I would say our favorite was the pizza downtown at Colorado Boy. So good. I think they have a lot of like craft beer and stuff there as well, but it is worth a visit for sure. Had some of the best pizza that I think honestly that we've ever had. It was so good. I don't even really like spicy stuff very much, but occasionally I'll have something that's spicy and it kicks my butt, but like I don't even care because it is that good.
Also, there's a lot to do there. There is the Museum of the Mountain West, which looked very cool. It looked like it would be totally magical for kids. We didn't go. You should.
It's a whole like old Western town that is there, so you can kind of go visit. It looked really cool.
Yep. Also, there's this. I don't know what's to do with it. I just wanted to show it to you.
We didn't visit that either.
No.
What we did visit, I think maybe one of my favorite parts about Montrose is that they have multiple awesome city parks. Our very favorite one being the water sports park complex.
Wasn't it just a river bottom park?
No.
Like that was all like river bottom. There's like
Are you sure it's
names.
river bottom? Oh.
River bottom park. Okay, so if you go on Google Maps, it's really confusing because it's a little park, not a little park, a moderate-sized park, but it has 6 different names on it, depending on which segment of the park you're in. So you could call it River Bottom Park, you could call it
the Water Sports Park Complex.
But it's amazing. Like,
it is amazing.
There is rock climbing, there is a beautiful little playground for the kids. There's hiking, and there's a river that cuts through the park that is beautiful, that people surf it.
And then there's like, I think on the other side, there's like skateboarding areas, lots of open grass. I think my favorite thing about that park was that it was just like a park for all. It was really sweet because there was like people with like babies there, and then it was like all the way up, like all ages, all demographics. You had like your skateboarders, you had your surfers, you had people walking their dogs, you had people literally just climbing like the mountain on the other side of the park because there's hiking trails and you can kind of climb up and get an awesome view of the city, or you can like be in the water. It was a really neat park. I loved it. I thought it was cool that it was just like it was like just a park for everybody.
And then of course, the reason you're all here, the reason we were there the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. Good morning. We're going to a national park today. You excited, Hannah?
I can't see. It's too dark for me.
Okay. Jessica!
Hello! Swipe right.
Where are we going today?
We are going to the Black Canyon.
One thing I don't like about Montrose, most unsettling McDonald's ever. That's just not right. Ooh, that's high. Everybody say cheese. You ready, Isaac?
Can you say canyon? Good job.
Good job.
Canyon.
All right.
All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. It's
You'll
just
see.
amazing.
Oh,
That looks like
my
a painting.
gosh. You are not even ready for this.
There's a Black Canyon Junior Ranger pencil. We're gonna give the badge to you.
Yes.
And you can present it to her when she's done.
Well, thank you so much.
Have a great time.
Look.
I'd like to apologize in advance. Our kids are kind of whiny today, so if you hear that in the background, it's okay. They're kids.
How it works sometimes. Yay!
Isaac, stop.
Just insane.
Just absolutely insane.
Look, Isaac, look at the river.
It's killing me that there's
Hannah,
just
come
nothing
here.
I can do
We're gonna take a picture.
to adequately show the scope and the scale. It's ridiculous.
So this is like the complete opposite of the sand dunes, where it's like, run, children, be free. It's a great big wide open box of sand. This is like jagged rocks, instant death, off the cliff.
But worth it. Do you hear the river? Isn't that so cool?
This is so cool.
Get down.
You wanna get down? Okay. That is just incredibly gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. This is why they call it the Black Canyon.
Oh! Actor! You guys do a lot of
That was good. You do it again.
Actor!
Oh.
Ah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're annoying people or not, but I have never experienced real echoes like this before. It's so cool.
This is so cool.
The Black Canyon is a place to see. Put it on your radar as one of your national parks to visit. You will not regret it. It is gorgeous. It's for everyone, and it'll just leave you in awe. What's neat about it is that it's kind of like there's plenty of hiking trails, but really you just kind of drive around and you get to see all these different like points along the canyon and like how the canyon changes and the painted walls. I thought it was just really lovely.
It is truly a park for everyone. You know, it is a park where you can just get in your car and drive and see incredible things. It's a park where, like us with kids, you can drive around and see everything, but also get out and walk a little bit and see a few more really cool things, but not get too deep into it because, as was painfully obvious from this video, I had a lot of anxiety with our kids.
He doesn't really love heights anyways.
I can handle heights, but my kids by heights, it kind of freaked me out. So kind of be prepared for that. But if you're also just a true outdoors person, it is a whole incredible adventure just waiting to be explored. There's a lot going on there, a lot of trails, and you can hike to the bottom, which is really far.
And you can climb. Like, we saw a man that had, he had his binoculars and he was like staring at this wall. I'm like, what are you looking for? And he's like, this is where the rock climbers like to come. It was like, oh my gosh.
But I think what was so cool, as we have now driven all through Colorado and explored all these things, this whole experience of the past couple weeks has really made me think a lot about a story that I've told too many times to too many people. So if you've heard it, I'm sorry, I'm telling it again. About right after college, I was that classic cliche, and me and my good friend Justin, we backpacked across Europe. And I'll never forget, we were on a train and we had made some friends with some people on the train, and we were just chatting and talking the whole drive, and it was so much fun. Looking out the windows up at these just beautiful Italian Alps. And this girl who had grown up in that area kept saying, I don't understand, what's the big deal? And the thing that just struck me was, it's so easy to lose your awe.
Yeah.
I never want to be a person that becomes adjusted to how amazing this world is and how much there is to be in awe of, both big and small. I just hope that as we travel, that is just something that we're super aware of, and I hope that for you too. I hope that we never stop being in awe of how incredible this world can be and how many amazing things that there are to see and do, and I hope that I never allow myself to become callous enough to think that it's mundane.
Okay, Hannah. You have completed the 4 pages that you needed for your book. You must say the pledge, and then you earn your badge.
I, Hannah, promise to teach others about what I learned at Black Canyon National Park. I, Hannah, promise to explore other national parks service areas and promise to take care of these places so that all people can enjoy them forever.
Hey,
Junior Ranger, Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park.
Awesome.
And preserve.
You're a Junior Ranger. Yay!
Stop filming.
So.
Cut.